Okay, so I went around checking to see if anyone had anything else new to say. The only one who has something new to say is Leliana. Let's hear what she has to say.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes.
Mm-hmm. You were there.
They are the holiest thing on this earth. The remains of the Maker's chosen.
It is quite remarkable, yes.
I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Oh. Andraste fought for everyone. She belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of. Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Let's see, is there anything I can say? Anything I can ask? No, not really. Okay, that was it. She just wanted to comment on the whole Andraste's ashes thing. Aww. Looks at Sten. Huh.
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again.
Huh.
I call her Asala, the soul. My soul.
Huh, that's cool.
She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years.
Huh.
Yes. You understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you.
Huh, yeah, he would.
Few others do.
It's amazing. It's very cool that Sten Sten is a very complicated character, but I like that about him. He comes across like the only one in our group that he really respects as a fellow great warrior is Mikey, is the dog. You know, it's like they understand each other. You know, he understands Mikey more so than anybody else in our group, being that his land and his customs are very different from that of Ferelden's. So anyway, it's gonna take just a little longer for Wade to finish up on the armor. So in the meantime, I think it's time we began our task of recruiting the Elves to join the Grey Warden's efforts against the Blight. So, since we're going to be going after Elves, let's take Zevran with us.
Yes.
Let's also take Wynn.
Yes.
And let's take Alistair.
Yes.
Alright. To the Brazilian Forest, or the Brazilian outskirts. Come on. He froze there for a second. I got worried. Alright, here we go.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I am a Grey Warden, and I wish to speak to your leader.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
You will have to take my word on it.
I suppose that a lie wouldn't gain you much benefit. I shall bring you to the Keeper. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
We'll behave.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan. Its guide and preserver of our ancient lore.
Hello, Zathrian.
And you are?
My name is Niximus. It's a pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed.
You know.
I had already sensed its corruption.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
I don't see why.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
Yeah, what are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago.
Spot on.
Unfortunately,
this guy's
we may
very
not be able to
perceptive.
live up to the promise we made.
Oh,
This will
no, what is
require
it?
some explanation.
Yes, please.
Please, follow me.
All right. An explanation would be nice. Oh boy, they don't look good.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Werewolves?
They ambushed us.
Did you just say
Though we drove the
werewolves?
beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts.
Huh.
The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Huh. Wow. Okay, well this is a somewhat different problem than I was expecting. There are actual werewolves in the forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters.
Really?
The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures.
Huh.
No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
No doubt.
Werewolves are beasts not unlike abominations, possessed wolves driven mad.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this.
Why did these... Well, that might be a silly question. You know, if they're beasts, then sometimes, animals will attack if they feel threatened, or if you're in their territory, things like that. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous.
Huh.
The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Of course not. I like the sarcastic choice you get here, but you're gonna ask me to get it anyhow, right? I'm good at non-trivial tasks. I've learned this during this time.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang.
Witherfang.
It was within him that the
That's
curse
an awesome
originated,
name.
and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse.
Huh.
But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Because more and more elves keep getting infected.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned.
Huh.
I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Probably got taken down by the werewolves. You said you could perhaps destroy the curse. What exactly does that mean?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect.
Oh, great.
But it's the only hope we have left.
So it's just a hunch. Have you considered seeking outside help, like from the Circle?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
You could have gone to the Circle of Magi. I'm sure that the first enchanter, that Irving would have helped. Maybe he knows some healing magic that you don't. It's possible. If I help you, will you help me with the blight?
We would assist with the blight, of
Okay,
course.
good.
And you would have our gratitude.
Your people could prove their attitude towards me. Nah, I'm not gonna be a jerk like that. Alright, I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian
I'm
forest.
sure there are.
It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead.
Huh.
But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Thanks. I'm gonna need. I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
I have some questions.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Huh, the white wolves. Tell me more about this curse that the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Huh. So then if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
So did all werewolves stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
How did this curse start in the first place?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Is there anything
Go on,
else I
then.
can ask? Nope.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Okay then, we have quite the task ahead of us. Lift a werewolf curse. Oh, who is it? Lanaya. Hello there.
Underanitishan, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zapian's first, what you might call an apprentice.
So you're like the
perhaps.
second in command
I've
here?
been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Aww, so she's never like been outside the clan in the forest and never checked it out, but she's always wanted to. Aw, that's cute. I could be like, oh, you just asked me a question right there. Huh? See what I did there? If you'd like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Not thousands inside house, particularly houses. Like you can't fit 1,000 people in a house, unless it's like a giant mansion. I don't know. Yes, some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
It isn't an easy life for them, that's true.
I suppose you have met many of my kind in your travels. My heart goes out to them.
Actually, no, I haven't.
It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
If you can answer them. What can you tell me? Tell me about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special,
Oh,
I
don't
assure
say
you.
that.
If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
I'm sorry. It must have been horrible.
It was. though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective.
Huh.
I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them.
Only
I owe them my
imagine.
life for that, and more.
You said that the Dalish rescued you from bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur.
Her voice
and
is
I
familiar.
reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
You know who I think that is? I think that's the voice actress who played Ashley in Mass Effect. I'm blanking on her name. I'm having a brain fart on who her name is. I think what was it, Kimberly Brooks? Yeah, but if you listen, it sounds like Ashley from Mass Effect. Didn't you have a family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but
Yeah, that's definitely
I had
her.
no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents.
Oh.
For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
Do they resent your success?
No. Zathrian told me that time would take away their prejudices, and it did. They became used to me. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
Why are the Dalish so hostile to me?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
But I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves.
That's true, and you're not even a human, so it's doubly unfair.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf. I
But
had nothing to
fairness
do
does
with
not
it.
play into such feelings. No outsider has ever been good for us.
This isn't like Gimli and Legolas when they were like, ah. But I don't even know what that was. That was some Gimli noise sound like, ah, you could have picked up at a spot. But yeah, they became friends eventually. So, well, you weren't hostile to me.
I was not born here, so I see things differently from the others. Still, I do not blame them for what they feel. Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
What is this Arlathan you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes, after a millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste, the human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
This is a very lore heavy video. In case you can't tell, we're getting a lot of elvish lore here. But you don't worship the Maker?
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
Didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned
So
with.
I've heard.
It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
But you could get your lifespan back, no?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
I can see why you resent humans then.
Shemlen, we call them.
Huh.
Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no?
Huh.
Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Orlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
Huh. Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought.
That was our second homeland.
Ah.
Our first was the great city of Orlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Huh. Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect.
Huh.
Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right
I
direction.
guess so.
Certainly.
What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family
Aww.
a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Oh gosh, that's terrible. Can you ask her anything else about herself?
I came to the Dalish.
Nope, never mind. Okay. Got more codex entries there about the history of Orlathan. See if I can now ask Zathrian.
Yes? What is it you need?
I spoke to Lanaya
Have you
about
news?
you.
And what did she have to say?
Lanaya obviously thinks very highly of you.
And I of her. One day she will be keeper after I'm gone. She is more than ready.
Oh wow, that's nice praise from him. She said that you have been keeper for a very long time.
That's true. Hundreds of years, if you must learn.
Wow.
Slowly the Dalish will all know once again the agelessness of the Elves. For now, only a few of us have regained that ability. But I cannot say any more on that. I trust your curiosity is sated.
Well, she also told me that you had lost your family, but wouldn't say how.
I would rather not speak of
Aw.
it. It is very painful for me, even now after so long.
I understand.
The werewolves were responsible.
Huh.
That is all you need to know, and should adequately explain my hatred of them, no? Let us leave it at that.
Alright, I understand. That can be a tough subject for anyone to talk about.
I must return to caring for my people.
I understand. Okay, so we have a whole Dalish camp here to explore, with several, like, exclamation points and such here. We got quite a bit to do in this camp, with a couple of statues to check out here. Andruil. Also, their statues as represent gods and goddesses of that they worship. Okay. So codex entries, experience. Okay. So yeah, we got a bit of exploring to do around this camp, and since there was a lot of talking in this video, we will save the rest of that for the next video.